What are the consequences of the recession regarding supply chain management and innovation?
The consequences of recession has that it has brought down new suppliers into the market. Reason for them to know how that happened, because of recession, now the big companies have tightened their security policy. Now the big companies have tightened their risk areas. So the credit period, now they have reduced the credit period. They have now started to more scrutinize the whole process, more scrutinize the whole deal. So in the consequence, what happened is that some new players has emerged into the market. Who are those new players? Those new players are the small players which were available earlier in the market, but because of the easy availability of these big players, nobody used to go to them. So now this is the innovation what has happened in terms of supply chain and purchasing, that new suppliers have emerged into the market in a better way. Earlier, people were not considering them. Now, because the big players, big service providers, big logistic providers are more conscious and more risk, trying to minimize risk, and they have tightened their policies. So now these players have came into the market and they're doing good job now. So this is this is the impact, this is the innovation part which has came into the market because of recession. So I was saying that the recession has enabled small players to come into the market and start doing their business and make their proper name into the market. Now this recession is giving them the chance to come into the market and start playing in the market. At the same time, what impact recession has brought in overall the market is that the big players who were there, who have a good name, who have a good corporate setup and good system processes available in their company, now they have tightened their policy. Now they have shortened their credit period. Now they have got more more secure. They have tried to get more secure, become more secure towards their business. So and that's the enabler of the small players to come into the market and start providing service, start providing business. So this is the impact of recession, and this is what innovation it has brought into the market.
And I think you may have mentioned some of this is what improvements or good consequences and lessons learned do you see? How are we better off?
How we are better off is in a way that now we have more choice towards the market. Now if you're going for a bigger deal, we have bigger players to go for. If you're going for a smaller deal, we have small players to go for. This way we can reduce costs if the deal is not that significant for us. If that's not, if the company can take risk, it can go with a small player. And if this is a very important deal, very important shipment, very important consignment to go, we can go for a very big player. So now the improvement that and good consequence it has brought the market is it has provided now more choices in the market. Now earlier the players which were never assessed, which were never considered, now they are being considered, and since they are considered, now the better choices are available in the market. More choices available, so it's more better for the industry.
What will we be missing? Are there things that we need to learn to live without?
Yeah, what we'll be missing is the risk-free environment now. 2 years back, there were a lot of trust available in the market. You can do things by just giving a call. You can initiate the business process by just giving a call, by just giving an email. Now that has totally gone from the market. Now everything needs to be done through a contract. Everything needs to be secured. Everything needs to be signed off before starting or initiating a deal. So that's what's missing in the market, and this is something that we need to learn to live with.
And are there ways of working that need to be changed, either as a direct effect of the economic downfall or more as to help avoid dire consequences in the future?
Yes, the ways of working which we need to change is, we need to start bringing in more and more choices into the company. When I say choices, it means that whether it's a logistic provider for you, for your company in supply chain, whether it's a new supplier for you in the company, you need to have a backup plan for them. You need to have a backup supplier for each of the suppliers. We have to plan it in a way that if anything happens, if there's a crash in the market, if there's a shortfall in the market, we have our inventory build up. So, two things are very important, which has changed. Every companies are moving towards that, and which needs to be adopted by all. One is building up the inventory in your warehouses, with building up the backup inventory in your warehouses. If at any time any of your supplier goes bankrupt, so you have enough stocks with you. Second thing is having the backup of suppliers. If somebody is living with one supplier, somebody is living with one logistic provider, he is just going towards suicide. Because if that supplier goes out, if that logistic provider goes out, your business is gone, your business is finished. So the dependability factor needs to be minimized, and that's the change, which is the requirement of the market at this point.
Do you have any specific examples from your own experience?
Yes, it has happened to us in both of the cases, and we have got the hit because of having single supplier. We have got the hit because of having single logistic provider. That's why again and again I try to put more and more focus in this area, that choices are very much important. We have been hit in this area because having single supplier. In certain cases, our inventory was not built up. We depended on our suppliers, and our production had to be stopped because that supplier went bad. That supplier went bankrupt, and we had to take the losses of production because of that. He was not able to supply us things on time because he did not have enough amount available to manufacture those raw materials, and we have been hit because of this.
And has the effects of the recession, has it been different in Asia versus in the West, such as the U.S.?
Yes, it has been very much different. And if you compare it between Asia and Western side, you can split the market into two parts. One is the Eastern side, other is the Western side. In West, you can consider U.S. and Europe. The market has trembled there in a very high intensity if you compare it to Asia. The reason Asia market is not that much hit is because Asia was not that much dependent on the banks, on the financial institution. The credit factor in both of the areas, in terms of for the companies who were producing items as well as for the suppliers. They were not that much dependent on the credit factor. They were not that much dependent on the financial institution as they are in Europe and in US. So because of this, the hit is there in the market. The recession factor is there, but it's not as bad as it's in US and as it's in Europe. So this is the difference I see at this point in the market. The recession has bought into the market. Things have become bad in Asia as well. Things have become bad in East as well, but not as with the same intensity and with the same kind of risk as it's happened in the Western part.
Logipi.